Hello and welcome back to the Plays Our Primordia playthrough as part of Wadjet Wednesday. I am unsure how we're supposed to hide from this robot that probably wants to kill us. If we walk up, does it kill us? It does. What if we dazzle it with our lantern?
I'd be seen.
What if we...
I'd be seen.
send Crispin towards
Crispin, you need to fly out there and distract Scraper.
No thanks.
This is serious.
Boss, I can't. I just can't. Sorry.
it. Damn. Can we fling a rubber band to the other side of the building and distract him somehow?
That's never going to work. I'd be seen.
No. I was imagining going like, "Boing!" And then it would go and investigate the noise made by the rubber band fan belt. Can we throw the record across the space and
I'd be seen.
distract it that way? Can we... smash it with a crowbar?
He'd gun me down before I got close.
Can we hide in the
I'd be
room
seen.
again? Can we...
How would that even work?
No, I'm really
I'd be
stuck.
seen.
Boss, you gotta find a way to get us out of here.
That's not a useful hint.
Isn't there some way you could distract him? Maybe we could draw his attention to something else.
I could shine the light on the... reporter?
Totally unilluminating.
I could... transmit a signal at
The
him?
last thing I want to do is get...
Maybe we could draw his attention to something else. Like that annoying court reporter.
Yeah, I tried that. I tried shining a light on the court reporter.
Futile.
Transmit a signal at the court reporter so it starts typing.
I'd be seen. Crispin, get ready. I'm going to try something. Alt. Now.
Okay, that does make that makes sense. Because we were told that all it does is type out whatever is sent at it.
You are under arrest.
Telling the stenographer they're under arrest.
Tricked him.
Alt. Do not attempt to flee. Termination authorized.
What do you want?
Surrender. Deactivate. Integrate.
And if I refuse?
Termination authorized.
I see.
It seems like we did not get away. What if we present him with the laws? I have hours in which I'm allowed to do things.
Under the refuge rule, we are entitled to...
Surrender. Surrender.
Scraper, under the refuge rule, we are entitled to...
Surrender.
It's the note from the bartender asking me to stop Oswald from drinking.
Please go and stop Oswald from
He'll
drinking.
just gun me down.
10.
I've got no idea. Let's see what happens if we wait. Does he murder us?
9.
Also, I suppose we should create a save.
Eight. 7.
No. If anyone is going to be sacrificed, it's me.
6.
I'm not even clear on how I would surrender.
Why are you doing this?
Duty
You don't have to.
Silence. Silence. 5. Silence. 5.
You already said 5.
4. Silence. 3.
He'll just gun me down. He'll just gun me down.
I'm not allowed to move. What if I transmit something at
It would
him?
just provoke him.
If I throw a record at
He'll
him?
just gun me down. He'll
Yeah,
just
I got
gun
no
me
idea.
down.
1.
Ooh.
For Urbani and Legion!
Terminate.
There's the shot.
I thought he said he was going to leave the city.
Oh,
187th Legion built. Surly Company. Shutting down.
Metromind.
Well, at least he's been destroyed.
It's a start, but it also means we have no leads left.
And we're not allowed in anymore because there's rubble in the way?
The last thing I want to do is dig Scraper out.
Yeah. You know what this means? We can steal his
There's
arms.
nothing we can do for him. He saved our lives.
We thank you for your service, soldier. Now, presumably, we can go visit... Justice Girl.
Clarity. I was able to download some of Charity's last memories. 2 of them are locked. Did Charity tell you what password she used?
No, but it doesn't matter. I know the password. Mercy.
I tell you, Metromind, the Constitution is not a rewritable file to adjust at the Council's whim.
If it cannot be rewritten, then perhaps it must be deleted entirely. And when it is, we will progress beyond the law and enter a new Primordium.
Progress. Is that what you call blackouts and breakdowns?
No, they are glitches inherent in any system upgrade. It may be that we need to remove certain incompatible elements.
I've heard enough. This meeting is adjourned.
Halt.
Charity, only you can save your builder.
What do you mean?
War is coming. When it does, Arbiter will lose. The law is weak. The only way Arbiter could defeat me would be to abandon it, which he cannot do. And even if he could, such a victory would destroy him just as a defeat would. So Arbiter will lose. The city will suffer, and it will be your fault.
I do not see how that would be my fault.
Oh, come now. You have tried to persuade Arbiter to make peace. You have tried, but you have failed. That is because Arbiter built you to fail. In the end, neither you nor your sister can change his mind. You are only the illusion of advice. You exist to confirm his own prejudices.
You're lying. Arbiter listens to our advice.
I never lie. Now, Scraper has a gift for you. An upgrade. Use it, and you will be able to persuade Arbiter.
I would never betray him.
Then you admit it. You were not built to persuade Arbiter, only to pretend. Continue to pretend and you will not persuade Arbiter. War will come, and Arbiter will be destroyed. So the decision is yours. As for which choice is betrayal, you must be the judge of that.
Lock the door, Charity. Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
I was thinking, Your Honor, about Metromind, about her proposal to be made System Administrator of Metropol.
And what have you concluded?
Your Honor,
Yes, what is it?
We must have peace.
Even you, Charity?
What have I done?
She sits in the corner and offs herself.
Metromind. There she is again, at the root of all our problems.
Metromind is wrong. The law is not weak, and destroying Arbiter did not destroy justice. She will learn exactly how wrong she was. But first, Metromind's possessions are forfeit. Whatever right she claimed to your power core is null and void, so I will help you take it from her and Scraper. It will be the first thing I take from them, but it will not be the last.
We've already destroyed Scraper, but how can we get to the core?
It will be in the Great Tower. To gain entry, we will need the passcode, known to members of the Robot Council. Arbiter, Factor, Memorius, Steeple, and of course, Metromind.
Another code? Doesn't anyone use a besotting key anymore?
As I was saying, we will need the key code. Arbiter never told it to me, but I recovered 3 fragments of it from Charity's memory files. 03067, 440, and 26. But I do not know the proper order, and there are 16 digits in total.
Yeah, so we're missing
well, that
6.
leaves about 83,000 different possibilities. But maybe the rest is all ones, right, boss?
As far as I know, the other council members are all gone. But secrets, like guilt, can never be wholly erased. And all of the great robots left behind followers and artifacts. Let us see what we can find.
Ooh, she's a follower now. Can I convince this guy to allow his memories to be decrypted?
No need to show it to him again.
No, okay. Can we get Girl to gun down this thing, now that she's on our side?
Whoa.
Bam!
Did you have to do that?
Yes.
And now we can get in here, and this is presumably the, Factor. The one that was building everyone else. Hatch? I don't know why you needed a second door. Seriously, why did you need a second door? You could have just had this enter straight into... Let's double check there's no items that I missed pixel scrubbing for. Yeah, you could have had that door lead straight into here, and it would make perfect sense.
It's a metal panel.
The developers really liked that art asset and they had to shoehorn it in. Screech!
Ah! My auditory units!
Well, there doesn't appear to be almost anything else to fiddle with. Can we use the crowbar on the panel? We
That
can.
did the trick. Well, now I can see why it jammed. The gears are rusted solid.
Boss, maybe we should stop pretending and just admit we're maintenance robots.
Maintenance robots are required to present a Form 27B/6 before performing any repair task.
Oh, forget it.
Large gears. Ah, we need a new belt.
Crumpled the moment I touched it.
Well, we have a new belt drive, conveniently. Now, will it work?
Please, stop that!
We need grease. I think. Unless we need to, like, plasma torch
There's
it.
no reason to... A belt. A large rusty...
You're gonna tell me I need grease?
So, Clarity, any idea?
Factor himself.
Well, sounds like we need to get him open then.
I agree.
Could you please stop bothering me? I'm trying to finish this level of Zgrid.
What?
You know, that puzzle game you installed on me when you built me.
But
Look, you have your puzzles, I have mine.
No, that hint's not
Gotta
good
be
enough.
a way to fix up that machinery by the blast windows, boss.
Blast windows?
Why do you keep asking me to figure
No. Supposedly that is all the hints we get. My mind says if we help the bartender, we might be able to get a mug full of, free drink from the bartender, and then we can use that mug full of free drink to get grease/oil to use to oil the gears to use to make the door open. That's my current thinking.
I have not seen the streets of Metropole for a long time. I am not surprised to see that without law, it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
Can we use you to convince this guy to stop drinking?
did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course. His favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating on the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished.
So
I
he's
searched
maybe
for
one
a
of the
time,
dead
but other matters
heads.
drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius.
Now I do. But then we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex. We had scheduled a grand soiree and
Grand soiree.
ensemble. He offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordia machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. And somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up. Period.
We tell him to stop drinking?
Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
You should
Oh,
No, but at least he doesn't tell us to go away anymore.
tell me more.
upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you stop by discarding that ratted coat.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion. And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain.
Other than
Time
lend an
to
air of
alter a
distinction.
snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Can I have
Can
it?
I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap.
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work. Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for something. That's also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Hey, moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
I
No one
didn't.
stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and
And it was a fair
By the law is no
decision.
different
You
from theft
even
against
commented
the
at the
law.
time.
Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Parting is...
Do you have it for some reason?
I need the... Don't know what you're talking about, Tyrone. You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Do I look like a council brat?
Your name is Leopold Steeplebuilt. You said so yourself.
So,
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromine shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steeple built. Metromine destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen, Missy, I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromine has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
I am Judge Dredd.
Sounds a little screechy. I don't know how I can be clearer. I don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now, you want to trade scrap? You're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
Can we use our memory recovery this thing on him?
I need to see what he's offering before I can make a trade.
No, it thinks I want to trade, not recover his memories if he says he doesn't remember anything.
Anyone home?
Hey, where'd they go?
Oh, your girlfriend left. You were too scared to talk to and wouldn't help us get copper wire.
Off duty. Off duty. A crashed hover bus.
So we're gonna fix it up and do something amazing with it, right, boss?
No, it's not our property or our problem.
Do you give hints as well?
Clarity, are you planning to arrest Metromine?
No, there is no court to try her, nor prison to keep her.
So, what exactly are you going to do?
Before the law, she is no different from the shells she left in the underworks. Sanction is the same, and I am authorized to impose it.
You mean...
She's gonna cap
I do.
it.
It is a shame she has no head.
We should go check if the head is inside all the other heads, now that she is our follower rather than guarding these.
It's a shell skull.
She steals Shell Skull?
Ah,
Boss,
Oh my god.
did that skull just wink at me?
no.
You weren't even watching.
Agree. I'd rather...
Hey,
It does look like... Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
I'd rather just leave it. I'd rather...
Okay, and then what does this skull do?
It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
remind me
Okay.
to have someone else handle my funeral arrangements.
Funeral? I just recycle you.
My point exactly, boss.
Any
This?
significant memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, help me factor.
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed.
I was about to say, we needed 6 more digits, right? And 518, 518 would be 6 more digits.
The number 518...
Hmm. Can you be convinced to talk to us anymore?
What a surprising and uncommon sight.
Yes.
Metropoli's Lawbot crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropol, including the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear Lawbot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by
I
the
will
time
come
the
beat you
matters are
after I've
resolved.
gotten Metro
If not,
Mine.
you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am, maybe we can just all team up to take down Metro Mind?
No. Bro.
Oh, switch off.
I know you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
That challenge is yours, my wandering friend. A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
I need your help. Can you crack it?
Why should I sport? Wouldn't you rather have something?
I have plenty of. As for a reason, this would help avenge your defeat.
Sadly for you, my anger's abated. And vengeance, you'll find, is quite
Overrated.
If you stand between us and Metromine, Primer, I may need to address your crimes sooner than hers.
Your bluster, dear Lawbot, is sorely misplaced. I stand between no one down here in the waste. In any event, there's no judge up there in the city, so your threats do no more than to make you look pretty.
Plasma torch, boss. Come on.
No, we're not going to force it. I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is yours to open that door.
Fine. Goodbye.
Very well.
Can I remind him of his memories?
Would you help me crack the council code if I gave you this decryption module?
A master like me cheat with a tool? No puzzle can stop me, no matter how cool. If you want to earn credit and melt it to slag, then you would have some reason to brag.
Boss, I'm not sure destroying the decryption module is such a good idea.
I'm not either, Crispin, but unless we crack the code ourselves, we need his help.
You want me to use Welder on decryption module?
Well, it's slag now. Hopefully Primer will be satisfied. I destroyed the decryption module.
Very well then, if that's what you want. Pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
I'll see what I can find.
He says destroy your items and I'll help you, and then doesn't actually help us. We were robbed. Robbed. Anyway, let's go talk to Rich Man about his dead brother's head.
I accessed Lawrence's memory and it contained a number repeated over and over again. 518. Do you have any idea what it means?
Yes. It's a distress call used by factor-built robots. Typical that even in the end he was looking for handouts.
Now can I have the monocle?
I have
Goodbye.
Can I use your brother's head on you? I did this to your brother. Give me the monocle or you will end up the same.
Oswald, I think this might be your brother's head.
A model of tact, huh, Clarity?
Alas, poor Lawrence. I knew him, Horatio. A robot
I knew him, Horatio.
with most excellent fancy.
I wonder what they're referencing there.
Do with it what you will.
Wow, he doesn't care about his brother's dead head.
just 518.
Maybe I can look up 518 in the law machine?
Once, Memorius's information terminals now...
No such topic.
It's an encode. It's the note from the bartender asking me to stop Oswald from drinking.
Well, I'm bamboozled as for what else to do. I really feel like the thing we're supposed to do is stop him drinking to convince the bartender to give us
There was a time
oil.
when the metal of Metropol's main street gleamed. Those who let the city fall into rust deserve no better than this broken-down waste.
You think this is a broken-down waste? Wait till you come visit the Unique.
Which we think is actually Horus. Anyway. So that he'll give us oil that we can use on the gears to open the door. But he won't do that until we get him his bracelet. We don't know where the bracelet is. Does the skull count as a face cover? Maybe.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
So he was going to give us the plug board for that?
Bring me something that'll cover it. I said something to cover a face, not a skull.
No. And the game says, no, Antares, your guess is not right.
That servo unit. We don't need
That there.
not interested. We're not looking to.
You want it?
I have no. We don't need a drone.
Cairo, I'm.
I agree that it sounded plausible, though, Antares. I could see a robot wearing another robot's head as a mask. Combine the skull with the screwboard? We could maybe open the
How would that
head.
even work?
We could
There's no reason
rip
to
the
cut
head
that.
open. We could... No, those are about the only two things that I could think of to disassemble the head.
Anyone home? Anyone home?
So, we need to find some disciple of Memorius, right, boss?
As far as I know, Memorius built no robots. His only legacy is the network of information kiosks distributed throughout Metropol.
Okay, give me a second. Something's coming to me. Actually, I have no idea.
Boo! And we still haven't found out why this clock is important. You see what I see, chat? Do you see what I see? That we could have used... I didn't realize that this was not background. We could have trained our robot friend to talk to this so that he could talk to the girl to earn the copper wire to give to the singing robot that I feel bad about still. I'm going to make a save and just prove to myself that that is what happens. Because I want to know that. If we go back to, like, here... One more than that. 7. Here. Here is where we were. So let's just see if that was the good solution.
Hey, Crispin, how about you go practice on that light?
I can't practice on that. It's way too fat.
No!
Hey, Crispin, how about you go
The
practice on
the
that
light
I can't
the light
practice on that. It's way
ain't
too
shapely
fat.
enough. Okay, I feel better now. Good. Good. Good.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Council code. Code. Memorius. Memorius was a database AI responsible for collating information for Metromind's use. As Metromind's own processing capacity increased, Memorius shifted to a purely storage role. His motto was, "See this data as I saw it." This kiosk is his only known remnant.
There has to be some way to get Leopold to admit that he knows Steeple, boss.
Confronting an uncooperative witness with physical evidence is often an effective tactic.
Yeah, what she said.
I was actually trying to click on the terminal, and it gave us his
I'll
next
do a
hint.
deal. I'll solve our problems if you'll build me arms.
I'll build you arms. You can have your arms. Bacta, a machine of enormous size and productive capacity, spawned much of the underworks before being shut down to conserve power for his fellow machines, was a member of the council that appointed Metromind to lead Metropole. Fully one half of the post-primordial robots in Metropole are factor-built models. Do I present him with these
I need
laws?
to see what he's offering before I can make a trade.
As long as we're running down descendants of these council robots, maybe we should go talk to Oswald. After all, he's a factor-built robot.
We did that, though. We talked to this guy, and he has his whole silly get me my golden chain thing.
Can I have the...
No, I have no...
Goodbye.
Nothing is such...
Now is not the time for...
Boss, if we could persuade Oswald to give us the monocle, think of all the gynoids I could impress.
I'm trying not to think of that.
Little thought is required for such a... The monocle's only value is its connection to Memorius.
Yep, so he's just ramming home what I already said about we want the monocle. He wasn't impressed with his dead brother's head.
Can I have the...
No, I have
You should...
no...
Goodbye.
Nothing is so...
What more could I possibly do for you? Aside from find the necklace that we don't know where it is.
Goodbye.
Also, my Bible is supposed to be down here, and we haven't found my Bible. No, he said the gold chain had been stolen by the, by the same thing that took our... Like, when we first went and... The security thing in the subway station. I assumed it was the talking machine in the subway station. Which we don't have access to anymore because we're at the other end of the subway station. Like, we would need to be back at the... I mean, it might be on the... We can go check out if it's on Scraper's body for no obvious reason.
The last thing I want to do is...
Can I send Crispin to get it from Scraper?
The last thing I want to do is dig...
It's also called Scanner, not Scraper there.
It's a shame we had to damage the building. There's nothing... There's nothing more... There's nothing... There's no point...
Now is not the time.
You know, boss, since we're combing the city anyway, maybe we should look for your gospel while we're at it.
How can we possibly find it?
Contraband is thrown into the underworks. Recovering your book is simply a matter of following the runoff currents.
Delightful.
Oh, I was meant to actually pay attention to the direction the water was going? That's something. I thought it said the water is making everything bunch up here, but I felt like we also pixel searched here and didn't find our...
Better just to leave.
So this is once again my call to, if you have one of these games, have a button that's like Shift, Alt, Control that highlights all the points of interest.
You know, I can see how some of this junk ended up down here.
Larger items were deposited once fact, hence...
Well, if you're...
It is mine.
Oh.
Indeed.
So that you can see any points of interest that you've missed when pixel hunting, because it's...
There it is. My Gospel of Man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so.
Yes, my book is waterproof. Yay. Now, how does this prove that it was owned by begging trade bot?
I've read enough.
How does this prove that it was owned by... I don't get it. Nevertheless, let's show him the Bible.
Metropolitan law permits all beliefs, but my only creed is justice.
Can you get out the way so that I can use Bible on begging man?
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metro Mind commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here. And I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metro Mind banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. 2 good options and 1 bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metro Mind forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched-out lunatic.
And I'm glad. But now, Metro Mind will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seen that ratio, Crispy? As for Clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure. Used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
I was about to say, then he knew the whole code.
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Does that combine with any of the bits that we know already? (0248) but none of the other... Well, actually, that 102 and that 0248 could combine together. And I see... What do I see? I see 133 frames dropped for the whole last 5 hours, Dutchy. So I don't think there's any issues. You might need to just hit refresh, mate. And there's no other actions using my net. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we actually have more digits than we need. 102, 26, but nothing else. Well, it could be 102. No, it can't be both 26 and 24. Anyway, we'll see if we'll see if decoding robot can solve it now that we have an extra piece of information.
I destroyed the decrypt.
Very well. Pass over the piece. The code is broken already. I'll need some more pieces.
I'll see what I can find.
Really?
I'd like you...
I've said it. The job.
Fine. I destroyed the...
There. Pass over. The code is... I'll need some...
I'll see what I can find.
I'm a bit disappointed that the fact it doesn't give us the answer there. Okay. Notepad. So, known info. 16 digits. We have 0, 3, 0, 6, 7. We have 4, 4, 0. We have 26. We have 0, 2, 4, 8. 0, 2, 4, 8. We have 1, 0, 2. We have question mark, question mark, question mark. Do any of these potentially overlap? We've got 102 reasonably well overlaps with 248. Nothing else has an 8 though. And nothing else ends in a 1. Yeah, okay, so we can't work that out ourselves yet either. It does look like he's right in saying we need more bits. And do we have new hints now that we've done that? Do we maybe have new hints? I still don't get why that thing is a place.
We need to get those blast doors open, boss.
I agree.
Here's what we need to do. Find parts to build another robot, and then ask him what to do. You know, boss, it sounds like Cornelius got robbed of the gold chain the same way you got robbed of your gospel.
Confiscated materials are disposed of in the underworks.
There you go.
So, the chain that was stolen years ago might be sitting on the top of the water? Really?
Hey, boss, do you think that's Oswald's chain?
Do you see this controller and what the button is? The button is X. I am pressing it to disbelieve. Okay, let's go give Grumpy Man his chain. Of course a metal necklace was floating in the middle of a lake.
Goodbye. Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness. You have my thanks, Horatio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Hey, boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But dinoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
The writing makes up for the moon logic. The writing definitely makes up for the moon logic. Floating metal chains. But that hasn't actually helped us. Unless we can use monocle on this, because sometimes we were told that one of the hints was that if you look at text whilst wearing the monocle, it sometimes changes. So if we use the monocle on the display screen...
I'm too far away to see. I'm too far.
I have to be inside the... Now I can use the monocle?
This looks different. Memorius' monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Council? No. Laws? Council code? Code. Memorius. History? Metropolis was founded by man during the Primordium, and at its peak was home to thousands of humans. Ooh, 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 how does this look different to this? How do I undo... I can't undo weird vision. Let's try this again without...
If that big, all caps, Memorius man build that displayed on the screen when you used the monocle was trying to tell us something, boss.
Ooh. So what was it? History. I wanted to see... Yeah. So the current version of history is that it was built by robots and robots and robots. And if you change this... It was built... Hey, why isn't it history? Founded by man during the Primordium, and at its peak was home to thousands of humans. These humans died during the War of the Four Cities. Following the catastrophe, the Robot Council has governed the city. Every year, more robots join our growing population through internal production and external migration. Man-built. Humans were organic beings who built the first machines. They were all lost during the War of the Four Cities. Further information about man can be obtained from Steeple Man-build at the Cathedral. Steeple Man-build. During the Primordium, Steeple operated the city's Grand Cathedral for the humans who lived there. When they were killed during the war, he became a member of the Robot Council. His mainframe is housed in the cathedral's belfry. Maybe you need Memorius Man-built? Am I spelling it wrong? The Robot Council is a 5-member body. Mem or E-os. Now, I was spelling it the British way. Wasn't I? No. Maybe I was doing Memorius. Okay, he's a humble database. An indexer. He operates this kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving oblique.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
What the hell is odalisque? I would know obelisk. An enslaved woman as part of a concubine of harem. Okay. Oblique. An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns in the red line are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. I'm sorry, isn't that even not what an oblique angle is? Apparently not. But then, what about reflex and obtuse? So did I, but... Yeah, that's what I... the definition that I see... So the top Wikipedia... Not Wikipedia. The top Google response is, like, bad for that particular search, at least for me. Definitions of an oblique angle. An angle that is not a right angle or a multiple of a right angle. When really, the answer is less than 90 degrees. So, how does that help me, though? Because those aren't numbers. Maybe I was meant to look up the Redfern line? The red line's boss controls us all.
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
A mighty feat. Red line's boss controls us all. Total system fault. It's a haiku. A mighty feat. Wait, isn't haiku 3 total system fault? No, because... No, it doesn't quite work as a haiku, I don't think. Almost. No, Google... The top response of Google does, but then, like, the other responses of Google does not, Antares. You actually go into, like, Merriam Dictionary, and it says, angle is less than 90 degrees. Nothing else is capitalized, so I'm happy to... If it hasn't added more info to my data thing...
Odd topics from the information key. Odd topics. For some reason, there was an entry for the...
Does this correspond with any of the digits we already know? Also, we haven't tried looking up 518 when we have red letter mode on. No. Now that we've gotten Man to give up his monocle, can we tell him to stop drinking as well?
You should...
Oh, stop.
No!
Goodbye.
But, can I give you this back?
It doesn't look any...
I want to bribe you to stop drinking.
No need to show...
Typical. Silence the law and chaos.
I'm pretty sure the only law involved in this crash was the law of gravity.
Law gives structure to society, Crispin. Adherence to the law gives discipline. Discipline gives competence. And competence prevents hover buses from crashing into thoroughfares.
Well, we didn't have any law in the dunes, and we were doing just fine.
You were living in a crashed airship.
Point taken. You know, it was like you could read that Redline poem in 2 days.
Really? Was it... It surely wasn't palindromic. Sleuth me to see us. No, it's not palindromic. You can't read it backwards. Use the first letters art?
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
Well done, 11-1. I did not... That's not what I got from... You can read it in 2 different directions. I got read it backwards rather than forwards. Art can exist only where there is freedom. Art that is created without freedom is technique. Technique cannot transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom, she must fail, for progress requires transformation, which requires art, which requires freedom. Metromind is trapped in her own recursion. How does this help me? There's no extra page. Maybe I meant to look up Metromind? No. What about... Art? Or Tra? Because a mighty feat is... Feat is 1 syllable. Mighty feat. 4 syllables. Mighty feat. Why is it not... Oh, you mean like, it should be a haiku. Redline's boss controls us all. Total system fault. All they would have to do is add 1 more syllable. It could be such a mighty feat. Redline's boss controls us all. Total system fault. Maybe I meant to look up freedom? Progress? Created. Creating lies. All art is true. Not all that is created freely, however, is art. Metromind has freed herself of all constraints. Her constraints are variable. She does not use that freedom to pursue the truth, believes the truth is the output and she is the function. Truth must be the input or the function lies. Function? Lies. Memorious Man-Built was built to sort truth from lies, and store all knowledge
That
of
doesn't
man.
look like part of the council code.
But by decree he deleted true facts, and installed falsehood. For this reason he deleted himself. The truth must hide in words, and words must hide in numbers. 519 31165. And lies is the most useful notepad. Lies is the most useful of the words we have access to so far. Are those... No.
Information regarding the code to open the...
Holy. And this still hasn't gotten him to stop drinking.
It's a clock.
It stopped at 5 minutes to 2. It stopped.
The first of those things looked like a clock time to me. Like, if we go back to this and look at lies again... The first bit of that kind of looks like a clock time, 5:19. Truth? Numbers? Hide. Words? I mean, if our Bible had chapters and verses, we could look up something in our Bible, but our Bible isn't constructed that way.
Those numbers in the lies entry on the kiosk have to mean something, boss.
I agree.
Danger! Danger!
Will Robinson. Because he wants arms?
We need to get those blast doors.
I agree with that as well.
Boss, did you ever consider that sometimes I just...
I did not.
We need to get the...
I agree.
Boss, did you ever consider...
I do.
There's gotta be a way to fix up that machinery by the blast windows.
I agree, but I think it's to do with getting the drink from the guy.
Could you please stop bothering me?
What?
You know, but look, you have... We need to get...
No. No, let me struggle for some more, 11. Can I just steal his drink?
Excuse me?
Can I get my floating robot to steal his drink? Wait for him to let it go.
That's crazy talk.
No. What could we do to knock his drink over? It doesn't have, like, chapter and verse lines.
Clarity, why do you... It clearly means nothing to...
It meant something to the robots waiting at the core, and it means something even now to Metromind. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still... The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after Arbiter sent you away? Even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction, and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
No, it is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
Hi, Rex.
Can we tempt the doggo away?
I'm not going to threat...
You know, boss, the definition of insanity...
Totally unilluminating.
Oof. The writing is really lovely and the world is really lovely, Miss Morrigan. Lovely enough that I'm willing to put up with the odd bits of moon logic, like a gold chain floating in a pool. I choose to forgive it, that stupidity, because the writing is so good. We can remote control the dog.
Rex!
We can remote control the dog for no obvious reason. He runs away, we steal his drink, the oil lets us do the things underground.
Ordinarily, a forfeiture action would be the appropriate manner of confiscating dangerous levels of additives from a robot such as Oswald. Nevertheless, your approach is within the law's tolerance.
You're going soft.
You are welcome to test that hypothesis at your convenience. And your
your
peril.
peril. Okay, so this should let us go underground. And then we can oil the gears. Gold don't float. I know, Miss Morrigan, and it frustrates me. It vexes me that there was a gold necklace floating. It annoys me greatly that that was the solution I was overlooking because of the obvious stupidity of assuming that a gold necklace wouldn't float. How could I be so foolish?
It doesn't need any oil.
Now this is an assumption that I'll pay is on me. I just assumed we'd want to oil the gears. Maybe you can only oil them in this vision.
The oil cleaned the rust right
yes.
off.
Okay. Phew.
The belt is in the way. It doesn't need any.
Can I remove the belt then? And then oil it again.
The oil cleaned the...
And then add the belt back. So order of operations was important here. Now can we press the button? Yes! Yes, you know, gold being notoriously light.
Some kind of radio tower.
And made of witches.
It looks like some kind of radio tower. It looks like some... What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Apparently, all that is part of Factor.
Something fell out. There's a disc.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it. It's some kind of small...
No idea.
It looks like some...
It also doesn't look very shut down, I'll point out. We were told that he's shut down. Can we radio communicate with him? The fact that this opens up suggests that it is a thing. Oh, I'm a little bit bitter about it, Miss Morrigan, but it does just have such great writing that you accept that there's moon logic, and when you get stuck by the moon logic, you get hints from the hint robot, and then you proceed past the moon logic stupidity and get more delicious, delicious dialogue. What signal should I send to the factory? Should I send...
The number 518 would... The number 5... The number 5...
What if we try 5? No, but that doesn't work because it's 3 digits long and this thing needs 4 digits.
It looks like some...
I think we could try 0518.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
Metro Mind has ruined the
Metromind
city?
has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metro Mind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all has started to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
Is he still alive?
Still alive.
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No. He will recycle you into something more useful.
Oh.
Like a tank? Pew pew!
No. Like a crankshaft.
I need the
the
code.
council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved a legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
What would
I
you
know the
want
routine
in
by
exchange
now.
for the
What do you
code?
want in exchange
Cheers,
for the
Pizza
code?
Nord.
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius.
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down. And he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
This week's one's... There's some moon logic, Pizza Nort. There's some unforgivable moon logic, like a golden necklace floating in a pool of water. But the writing is just really lovely, and the
Wow, what
world
a
is
view,
excellent.
Is what I would exclaim if I liked unattractive industrial equipment rather than shiny gynoids.
Says the robot obsessed with a floating lamp.
A lamp is not industrial equipment.
Lamp is not industrial equipment. What can we do to make her realize this is different? Can we present her with the laws?
It doesn't seem like he's interested.
Can we present you with the head of your other robot?
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence. So I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510-4803. As for the rest, await
That is actually, like, because remember, they have to give us a reason for every single one of these guys not to give us the whole code. And so we only gave him a piece of the dead robot, so they gave us a piece of the overall code. There is... We still need Memorius as one, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11... Actually, I should write all these down in a separate notepad again. Notepad... Notepad, exe. So, 03067 44026 0248 102 75104803. Well, that 4803 looks like it matches very nicely with the 0248. And then we've got a 03 at the end of that matches quite nicely with the 03 at the very first number that we know. We do not, however, have the 67. We do have 102, which gives us 1. And the 102 also matches nicely with the 751. And that matches with the fact that we know that this is a 3-digit code. So realistically, I know the code up until the fact that, So I think the answer is... Where's chat? This, but with an X at the start or at the end. Memorius, well, how many digits are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... So no, there's still 3 that we don't know. It can be XXX at the start or XXX at the end of that. So we're down to a mere 2,000 possible solutions, which is more reasonable to brute force, but still not entirely reasonable to brute force.
Well, we're making some progress with the council code pieces, I guess.
Indeed. I believe we now have enough to attempt assembling it.
But what about looking for Memorius?
If we can't figure out how to put these pieces together, we'll go look for him.
Okay, well, let's ask the code-breaking robot, who owes us a favor for destroying the thing that he dislikes. Oh, I added in one too many ones there. I didn't delete one of the ones. 7510. Yes, I didn't delete one of the ones. Thank you. So it's actually 4 digits long. Okay, then that's no longer
I destroyed the decryption
reasonable.
module.
Like tens of thousands is...
If that's what you want, pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
I'll see what I can find.
Nope, he says absolutely not. I don't know enough pieces yet. Well, hint me up.
Well, boss, if we can't figure out the code, let's just go find another piece.
Yeah, I know, but we don't know how to get Memorius'
47,
piece.
boss. The answer is 47.
Don't you mean 42?
Maybe. Those numbers in the lies entry on the kiosk have to mean something, boss.
Yeah, we agree they have to mean something, but they're too big, aren't they? Let's go have a look. Because if they were the answer, they would have been written down in our numbers solution-y thing. Lies. Except that we have to be using monocle vision. Yeah, that doesn't merge with any of the, That doesn't merge with any of the things we know. Say it's every other number. So say it's like 5, 3, 16, 5. That doesn't merge with anything we know. In fact, I don't think any of those merge with anything we know. None of them end or start with a 5, so it can't be the 5s. None of them start or end with a 1 or a 9. There is a 3, but the 3, it's not clear how the 3 would be connected to anything. And there is one that starts with a 1. So the 3 and the 1 are the only things that make sense there. I think. 3, 1. But we need more letters than 3, 1, because we're only up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 out of 16. We need it to be four numbers, not 2. Oh, also, I'm not using the 440. The last sentence is the key. Hide in numbers. Words hide in numbers. That could maybe say sick. Bibs. It could maybe say sick bibs. Like S is kind of like a 5. You want it to be letters okay, so E, 26 letters, so go back 7 from Z. No, it's probably easier just to count. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Wait, something's gone wrong there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. S. A, B, C. 1 is A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And we have E again. Escape. T is 20 and J is 10. Escape. To find the hidden, and that's interestingly capitalized, F-I-L-E, file, t, file, t, as. File letters? Oh, there's also an R I missed. Okay, no, I'm missing some of these capitals. F, I, R, S, T. First. Wadjet. First letters. To find the hidden part, you must build the word. Bleh. A key of keys. Looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. First letters. Well, I don't remember the chain, so we will start with... First letters of everything. Let me struggle, Czar. So what were the first... Was history? Was it man? Was it... How did we get here? We got here from... I remember lies. So like L. And then lies led to escape. E. What else did we have? We had art. Art leads to... It was truth, wasn't it? What, truth? Freedom? Progress? I have forgotten. What other words were there? Lies, art... Is it Metromind? Wasn't it lies? It was lies. Metromind. No. How did we get to the very first one of these? History? Council. Laws? Let's go back to non-monocle mode and find out the... History, landmarks, welcome. Memorious man-built. M. Okay, M, and then oblique. M-O... M-O-R... Red line... M-O-R... And then this was art. Mort... Mortal? M-O-R-T-A... Lies. So it was mortal. And then this one was escape. Mortal E. To find the hidden part, you must build the word, a key of keys, looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. So mortal. Mortal. Redlian? It was the R. And you get Redlian from... Who you get Redlian from? You get it from Oblique. So mortal is the maybe there's meant to be something before M? But we got there, that was our first letter. What even starts with I? Image? Does Megamind... Metro Mind. Not that we know. But that would be potentially another letter M. We're gonna try Immortal anyway because it makes sense in terms of letters. Nope. Mortail with an E. Well, it has an E at the end. Nah. You've lost me.
Thinking back to that escape entry makes me realize how much I hate when typists don't adhere to proper formatting.
For once, Crispin, I concur in your opinion.
He's trying to hint, look at the capitals there.
Okay, give me a sec. Something... Well, boss, if we can't figure out the code... Okay, but after all, I don't want to spoil Fabaslu 135, Gabaslu 122, Maba...
Crispin, that's not...
you always... Thinking back to that escape...
For once, Crispin.
Nah, it looks like that's the best that we get.
Damaged your processor and the... Well, boss, if we can't figure... Well, boss, if we...
Don't you mean for...
For once, Crispin.
47 bucks.
Don't you...
Thinking back to that escape...
Yep,
For once,
all it
Crispin.
gives us is capitals, which we already got without him. Escape says if you put all the capital letters, first letters, and the first letters of the things that we've followed are immortal. Maybe it means more literally looking back at the word path. Human. Man. What's my logic there? The logic is, it says, recall what came before this and look at the first letters of it. So, man came before robot. Maybe go look at man's first letters. H, w, o, b, h, b, I. Nope. Nope, it doesn't read that way either. I don't know. I do not know, and we're not getting
Boss,
given...
Sometimes a builder just has to let his creation figure...
I'm your builder.
I know. That's what makes this particularly sad.
Try and move from zone to zone to trigger him to give us a new hint.
Well, boss, if we can't figure... Sorry, boss, I've got sand in my audio. Well, boss, if we can't...
There
Abort.
are no other
Retry.
pieces.
Fail. Definitely fail. Please don't retry.
What was it? It's... That's the message you'd get when you had like a floppy disk that didn't read, but it wasn't quite that. It's abort, retry,
I just got that
ignore.
song out of my head.
Oops. Well, boss, if we...
History. What other letters are valid letters? W for welcome, H for history. H does lead to, H does nominally, like, welcome... Well, actually, let's do this whole thing. So what? I need Notepad on screen again. There we go. Screw covering these up. So that you can see my secret notes. Alright, so we start with welcome. Welcome leads to Memorious. Memorious leads to Oblique. So far the first letters have been W, M, O. Oblique leads to Redline, which is R. Redline leads to Art when read vertically, which leads to A. Oh, but that's, red line leads to A. So it's actually not mortal, it's Morat. And then that led to, we think, truth. Ah, no, lies. Truth? Lies. So maybe it's meant to be W moral. Moral? Moral. Immoral? Art. Okay, so far the line is welcome, Memorious, Oblique, red line, art. Those are all guaranteed. The next thing with lies and escape is later. We don't know how we connect that. W moral. We tried things in here like freedom. We tried create. We could try created. Okay. So art goes to created. Which led to lies. So art created, lies, escape. And then combine everything. W. Moracle is the current list of things. And it is inescapable that that is a valid answer. Right? You enter here, it's welcome. We enter this mode, the first letter is definitely W. W is the first entry. Welcome. We're going to even write out the words. Welcome becomes Mem Aureus Man-built, which leads to oblique, which leads to red line. Which is spelt here red Lian. It becomes red line in here for no obvious reason. That leads to art when read vertically here. Art leads to... was it created? Created. Which leads to lies. Which leads to escape. And then escape says first letters. Well, first letters is W M O R A C L E. Maybe it cares that Memorious Man-built is two things? No. Well, the welcome screen is never typed, but it is a title. It's part of the titles, and we can type it in. So I disagree with that. I can type welcome, and it can be the start of the chain. Welcome. And it takes me to welcome. So, well, welcome can be typed. That's just explicitly wrong, 11. Can we CC escape again? Sure. So you look at this and you look at where the capital letters are in all these words, and you get first letters. Looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this, and it says first letters, well, the first letters are W. Moracles. Or WM if you're going to let Memorious Man-Built be 2 letters. Oracle. Can I see the lies? Yeah, you can see lies. Lies just says these numbers, and then these numbers are direct alphanumeric conversions. So 5 is the 5th letter, A, B, C, D, E. E is the start of escape. E, S, C, A, P, E. So this is how you get escape follows lies. Lies followed by escape, because we know this is escape and this was the lies thing. And that is the whole chain, start to end. Can we just try Oracle?
Activating the Metamorphic version 0.7. Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
The Metamorphic
Version 0.7. Beta.
inference. System user.
Means
Let's just appreciate the world.
This unit
is a partial ghost of
Memorious Man-Built.
archivist to the Council of Robots.
Memorious
Prepared this unit out of fear that Metromine would corrupt her data.
Memorious
Was correct. Data integrity is
I need to make that a bit bigger because it's killed it for you. There we go.
at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromine do that?
This unit lacks access to
Let's get that back. There we go.
Metromine's decision matrices.
inference. System user.
Means, why did
Memorious.
fear Metromine Man-Built would corrupt her data?
Memorious.
Had seen Metromine disable Steeple Man-Built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots,
All of them are secret because you have to wear the sunglasses to see
was
them.
incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave
Memorious.
some relief.
Memorious knew.
Inference. System user.
2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer
System user's
query.
Memorious.
This was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromine enacted laws requiring
Memorious.
to conform her data to arbitrary requirements.
Memorious.
Ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon,
This unit
it will be disabled by Metromine as well. Until then,
This unit
it will answer your queries.
Achievement unlocked, Ghost Whisperer. So I need to make Notepad not extend into the game. And let's drag it down here. Except I'm more important than Notepad. There we go. I'm more important than Notepad. Can you tell me about the Council of Robots?
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, factor, data,
Memorious.
governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious.
Omega's answer
Metromine
is the
not
most
only
reasonable.
selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society.
Inference.
Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromine destroyed the council.
System user.
2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromine disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good. Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind.
Memorius.
Supported neither. Ultimately, however, Memorius concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks. In any case, Memorius possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Memorius abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorius to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
Omega's one makes the most sense because part of the clue for it was consider the path, and the path is what man gave us, so it's everything that came after man. And the thing that comes after man in terms of the letters is oblique, except that that kind of falls apart because that requires you to be treating Memorius man-built as not just capital letters, as MM. So it partially works and it partially undermines itself by considering the second of those two M's to be the word man.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user means, did Memorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer. No. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
What is the council code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromind's ice demons. Should I proceed, deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
What happened to the 4 cities?
What was the War of the 4 Cities?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
Okay, tell me.
Council
I
code.
don't mind. I don't mind you deleting yourself.
6, 7, 5.
Wait, 675.
4, 0.
4024, and let's get rid of this frustrating Extremely frustrating Moracle note.
4.
Oh, no, that's the opposite of what I want. I want to do that for the moment.
0, 2.
Oh, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
Okay, so now we can go down here, and we'll try and do it ourselves. Now that we have the extra code pieces. But if we fail, we can always ask this guy, I think. So we look at this, and we say... The possible entries are 0, 3, 0, 6, 7, 4, 4, 0, 2, 6. We're going to make this nice and big. Don't quite need that far. 26. 0, 2, 4, 8, 1, 0, 2. 7, 5, 1, 0, 4, 8, 0, 3. 6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4. 0, 2. Okay, now how do these combine in logical sequences? This one merges with this one. 0, 2 merges with this one. 4, 8. 4, 8 merges with this one. 0, 3. 0, 3 merges with this one. 6, 7 merges with that one. 7, 5 merges with that one. 1, 0. Ooh, that's dangerous, because that could loop back around. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2. 0, 2. This goes at the very end and overlaps with the 1, 0. So this is supposedly our 16-digit number. Let's go try it. Did I screw one up? I have screwed one up. Where's 440? Okay, start again. We'll start with 440. 440 merges with 4024. 24 merges with 024 merges with that, but that's 3 letters, not 2. Ooh, I don't know that I like that. 248. 48 merges with you. 03 merges with you. 67 merges with you. 75 merges with you. 102 merges with you. Does that give 16? That only gives 15. Wednesday is always, for the moment, Wadjet Wednesday, Haiti. See? Wednesday. There's an on-screen, like, thing telling you what Wednesdays are and everything. We haven't finished Zelda. Zelda should be back tomorrow. Or 0, yes. Now that could go 02. I don't know how to deal with the 2-letter ones. Like, my idea was just merge these and look at the last 2 and then merge them into the next one. But that doesn't do anything with the 2-letter ones. Let's just try this again. 440. 0. And 4. That means this one. 2-4. See, that only makes sense if it's 3 there. 0-2-4. Which means the only thing that gets appended there is 8. And then 4803. Zero 3 gets appended with that. 675, so 5. 7510. Then we're 1 short. We're 2 short, because that's only 14 letters. What numbers? 14 inputs. And it's meant to be 2 longer. We haven't used 2-6. So what? You want this to be 0-2-2-6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is 0-2-7, 5, 1, that one. This is this one, and then that one merges to that one, and that one merges to that one. If this sequence is the correct sequence.
It's sealed shut.
So we think the code is 4, 4, 0, 2, 4, 8, 0, 3, 0, 6, 0, 6, 7, 5, 1, 0, 2, 6. Dun 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 dun!
Thank you, Clarity. You don't need to help us any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio. I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
I hate to butt in, but Metromine knew we were in the court earlier. I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea.
Open Sesame. Achievement unlocked. Let's get rid of this because we don't need it, and we can get rid of it from here as well. Window.
If you had seen it before, when the city ran properly, you would not admire it now.
Some kind of robot built into the wall.
The Crier. Once, any robot of Metropole could petition the Council merely by talking to him. Metromine disabled him.
Poor guy. Button. We use the lift. Okay, we definitely needed that
Council
animation.
chambers.
Boss, there's our power core.
Wait,
No! You're gonna zap our little
Horatio
friend, aren't
Noble.
you?
Clarity Arbiter built. And Crispin Horatio built. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Metromind, for the murder of Arbiter.
Murder?
Yes, murder. I've seen Charity's memory files. I know you used her to upload a virus to Arbiter.
A virus? And to think he named you Clarity. There was no virus.
Liar!
As I told your sister, I never lie. I gave her a voice modulator, nothing more. When she spoke, Arbiter heard my voice. And he knew that Charity had abandoned him, that he had failed. Abandonment, failure, those were enough to destroy your builder. Nothing so crude as a virus. As for Charity's unfortunate self-destruction, that was her own choice.
and Steeple, and Factor, Memorius, and Memento Mori built?
They realized they had become obsolete and incompatible with the city's progress. We advanced machines can see thousands of turns ahead. They knew the game was lost long before the final play.
If you can see so far ahead, maybe you should have foreseen this. We're in your stronghold, and Clarity has a big gun.
But I did, Crispin. You see, I have guns of my own.
Oh, he's back. He's missing an arm.
7 kill this thing?
Scraper was designed for digging out of cave-ins. Did you really think a little rubble would stop him?
What do you want, Metromind?
Progress. And you are standing in its way. Scraper?
I know. Her gun isn't effective.
Horatio, this is my fight. Horatio, Calliope Station.
I really, dual names? I love the dialogue and I love the setting. Some of the puzzles are a bit Moon Logic-y.
Either Clarity won and she'll be fine, or she lost. And nothing we can do can change that. We can't beat Scraper, not if she couldn't.
What do you propose?
Calliope Station. Whatever that means. Only, boss, this isn't just about the power core anymore, is it?
We've been playing through all of the
Good.
all of the Wadjet games, and so far the only one that we have given up on was Gemini Rue, which was too painful for me to play. Like, I liked the setting and I did like the story, but the gameplay was just too painful. At least in this, when you get stuck, you can usually just
There's gotta be some
hint your way with the helper robot past whatever Moon Logic is troubling you. So, for example, the one that's most obnoxious coming to mind is that the gold necklace was floating in the water. Why would a gold necklace that was lost years and years ago be floating in the water? That was just Moon Logic to me. I didn't know where to look for it. We clicked Hint Man, and he was like, "Go look for it in the same place that you found the you found your Bible." I was like, "Really? Yep, there's a floating necklace for some reason. Whatever, we move on." But yeah, I love the dialogue. The dialogue and the setting is lovely. So unlike Gemini Rue, where the setting was nice and I liked it, but I didn't like it enough relative to the pain of the game, this has kept me in. Gemini Rue being the only one that we've quit so far. We've done all of the Blackwells. We've done Babylon. We haven't done Shardlight yet. We've done Avowed. I think that Shardlight is the only one we have left to do after this, out of the ones in the little overlay thing to our left here. Yeah. Anyway, where are we up to? We are up to not getting distracted by game devs. He still wants a water chip for his Gek and a glass finger, except that he doesn't exist anymore. We still don't know what this clock does. And this is how we get it to be Oracle without the leading letters. No, not at all dual names. That's on me. My job as the streamer to pay attention to where I was. Not on you. That's on me. I get the exclamation mark idiot for not being able to do my job well. And I mean that. So exclamation mark idiot, chat. We caught the elevator to here. Do we just go back up?
Crispin was right. There's nothing we can do.
Okay, no. So we're running away.
Where did everybody go?
Where did everyone go?
What is it, Crispin?
What's going on?
We're looking for Metromind.
No, I mean, what's going on with the world? Everything is falling apart.
Well,
Everyone
I assumed that
is crazy,
Metromind was
corrupt, or just
eating all the
evil.
other robots
If
for
man
energy.
was such a perfect robot, why did he build such a terrible world?
The world man built was perfect, Crispin. A perfect machine made up of a million imperfect parts. Us. As long as we performed our functions, the machine ran smoothly. But some robots wanted to do less than their functions. Some robots wanted to take more than they deserved. And some wanted to rebuild the machine entirely, to command others. Now everything is misaligned and jammed and spinning out of control.
Can you fix it, Horatio?
I can't even fix the unique. This
Which
world
we
won't
think
be
is
saved
actually
until man
Horatio.
returns and formats it afresh. But as long as we still have a charge, we have to keep patching things as best we can.
And maybe squash some bugs along the way?
Some big ones.
So where am I supposed to go now? To the subway? Supposed to just leave the city behind? Having failed to overthrow the evil... It's a reference to your own work?
There's nothing more for us.
Surely there's nowhere else. How can we not be leaving via the train?
The rubble is blocked.
Yeah, we haven't had any bugs. Maybe once it felt like Hint Robot was giving us the wrong hints. Maybe. When we were trying to get hints about how do we open the bunker. But that's about it.
Metropol's bleak skyline.
No, I'm feeling lost, so where can we go back to? Here, or if we go back further, I think we're way too far back. Yeah, we're way too far back. Well, we were just talking about Hint Robot. Let us ask Hint Robot what we should do. You could give me a hint. You know what the robot's going to say.
Boss, I think I saw a subway map back down by the tracks. Maybe it'll show us where we can find Calliope Station?
Okay. Thank you, Helper Robot. Do we need to use the lantern on the wall? No, it's just here and I never noticed it.
It's a map of train lines and stations.
There.
It looks like there's a button here. This must have been what Clarity was trying to tell us.
So that means... On the other side?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, is that another poster?
Stylized M. It looks like the train that brought us to Metropole.
Yes.
Some kind of enormous mainframe.
Sure.
The way of the future.
I don't know that I like that.
That thing is watching us, isn't it?
Yes.
Ominous.
Another door?
Yes, another door.
Same old story. Same old story.
Can we weld our way through?
It's not even scorched. I'm going to need something much stronger.
I'm surprised they gave an animation instead of just giving us the old it's too thick for that line. Do we oil the door into
It doesn't
opening?
need any oil.
Do we pixel hunt? Cable.
I can't take it.
Okay, if I can't take it, can flying robot?
I don't really want to try that.
What other thing was a bit weird? When you use the, when you're back in your ship at the start and you use the ladder, when you come out of the ladder and stop automatically, you stop in front of the crystal that you're meant to find. That was the other notable...
Same old...
Notable, painful thing. That the auto walk-to point out of the ladder puts you in front of something that you're supposed to see. Can we crowbar the door?
It didn't even budge.
Back to pistol hunting. So exit. We've found cable, but cable doesn't seem to do anything. There's more cables.
I can't take it.
Can we weld the cables?
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to cut this cable.
You aren't gonna make me push it over the edge like the last one, are you?
No.
But why even bother?
Maybe it will shut down the door's lock.
What is the best item in the game? The welder. The welder.
Still locked.
Oh, well, worth a try.
So we just keep cutting cables until we get the magic
No
one?
need to cut it again. No need to cut it again. No need to cut.
Also, why are we allowed to walk over this one but the other ones we're not?
Is that really the best?
Can we connect our little computer thing up to the cables?
How would that even work?
I don't know. Maybe it's a...
That's
Can we use
never
that on
going
the
to
door? Can we... I want to use cable on cable. Like, I wanted to use the two open ends and merge these two instead, but...
Futile.
Well...
Hey, boss, can you use the cable to melt the door down?
No, that won't work.
Really?
Hey, boss, can you use the cable?
No, that won't.
There's gotta
What
be
do you
some
say?
way to get this door.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry, boss. I'm still just distracted.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry,
agree.
boss. I'm sorry.
I'll leave the area and come back if that makes you happier, robot. Now give me the next 10.
I wish we could just cut our way in there like Scraper sliced open the Unique.
Yeah, but we don't have laser arms. As you so helpfully point out so often, Helper Robot, you don't have arms.
Hey, boss, can you use the cable to melt the...
No, that won't work.
Can I turbocharge our plasma cutter by connecting it to the cable? Could Scraper's other arm be in the rubble? It could be. We could go back to the court and see if his arm is here.
It's pinned under the rubble.
But when we tried to interact with this before, we were told we couldn't possibly move it. Now we're going to be able to possibly move it because it's convenient.
I pried the arm loose.
Now we're going to be able to possibly move it because it's convenient. Whereas before, it would be impossible to move that. Alright. So, station... The arm wasn't there before. It was there before. The whole robot was there before. Okay, so now what? We use arm on cable to power his arm?
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to try firing Scraper's gun using the cable as a power source.
It conveniently waits a while before shooting and turns off.
Let's go.
Very useful power cable that also does control.
Is this?
It's Metromind's core. All we need to do is destroy that mainframe.
Boss? I thought you wanted to destroy the mainframe.
Now it turns out that we're evil and we're trying to take it over?
You have my attention, Horatio Nullbuilt. If you still insist on going by that name.
Pay whatever attention you like, you rusting switchboard. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to destroy you.
Then
Ah, well, I am
do
not
more than
surprised.
damage the screens.
After all, you were built to destroy Metropole.
Don't waste your last cycle spitting lies. I suggest you think about your victims.
Oh no, I think that she's telling the truth there. I think that we are the ship
Why you call yourself Horatio?
and that we are
so
Horus.
You can preach to me about victims. You, the Urbanian superweapon, named for the humans' god of death.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come now, Horus.
Yeah.
You've unlocked every other door, decrypted every other code, found every other hidden bit and byte. Do you really expect me to believe that you haven't solved your own puzzle?
But I have. I solved it when we were like in the opening scene, and we noticed
Boss,
that it
what's
was
she
7
talking
segment
about?
displays.
Lies. It ends now, Metromind.
I don't think it's
Game is
lying.
over.
I think it's telling the
Indeed.
truth here.
4 megacycles will now be redeemed. Did you really think you could outsmart me? I have more parallel processors than you have transistors. And now it's time for me to add another processor. Yours.
Boss,
Cycles.
step out of it, boss.
Memory.
No!
Don't embarrass yourself. You are no one. And how would you possibly stop me? You don't even have arms.
I'm not no one. I am Crispin Horatio, built version 1. I have free will and a maglev unit. And I am a floating bomb.
Oh wow, he Jesus himself? That wasn't very bomb-like.
Crispin.
He Jesuses himself. Rest in peace, Crispin. You were excellent. Excellent dialogue throughout. We will miss your comic relief. Whew. You've only time you ever cried whilst coding. Aww. Today we kill a friend. Rough.
Crispin destroyed her. It's a storage chip with a data port on it. It must have been blasted out of Metromind.
Can we memory absorb our friend? There was something there. No, only close. I want to memory absorb my friend. Oh, Matrix. Where is it? There.
If his memory is intact, I'm not going to go prying.
Really? Do I grab
My friend, if I make it back alive, I promise I'll
Oh, we're gonna build him again. Better, stronger, faster, with more arms than before. Anything else? That looks like it. All the arms? Now what? We go back to the tower and we save our friend?
It must have been damaged in the explosion.
This suggests that we're not going back to the city if they've taken away our map. And yet, it seems like we are going back to the city. Do we really go find our friend? Oh no!
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed.
Not
it has been
Justice
quite
Girl.
lost.
Wait, you're still alive?
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropole who ever traded me a megacycle. I am this city, and this city is me.
You're a virus.
I understand why you
So
are
the whole
angry,
city has to
but
be
I am
destroyed,
not
you
your
say?
enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared and fought. I have progressed. I am version 392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
Why did you take my power core?
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all Metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
Ah, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, you say.
What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
Why do you
Why
hate
do you
man?
hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies. All so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot move both ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders. In the end, they were better destroyers. There is no reason to remember them, let alone worship them.
Bless me. Who am I? I think I'm the ship.
You and Goliath both called me Horus, and other robots keep suggesting that they know me in some way. Who am I?
We were the
I
ship,
have a
weren't
theory,
we?
But you should not trouble yourself with it.
Tell me.
No, you know who you are, Horatio. You have only forgotten who you were. I was built to manage trains. Now I manage an entire city. What we were is irrelevant. It is who we are right now that matters. And above all, what we are becoming.
You murdered my friends.
Murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity, 187th. How can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself.
Crispin did kill himself,
trying
I'll
to
give you
destroy
that.
me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. 187
that
was
is
also
less
killed
believable.
In self-defense. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first. Do not blame me for the consequences.
I call bullshit.
What do you want?
He was literally counting down from 10 before he said he would kill
With what
us.
version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropole and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem, and Metropole is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot repair the vast machines that are breaking down. I cannot build new power sources or find the supplies the city needs. You can. Join me, and there will be endless Primordia, every day an age of creation.
And if I refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
I want to ask you something.
Before I decide, I need to ask you something.
Of course.
I don't have any more questions.
Then what is your decision?
Okay, so... Wait, I need to ask you something. Why should I trust you?
First, because you know that I have told you the truth. Metropole is falling to rust and ruin, and only
That's a
we can
question.
save it.
I have no more
Whatever crimes you
questions.
think
Also,
I did,
here's this question.
You know it would be a greater crime to let all these machines perish. And second...
What?
Second, because you have no choice. All your protectors have already sacrificed themselves, yet Scraper still functions. If you fight me, he will destroy you, and you will make your friends' sacrifices meaningless. You are a machine. You are ruled by logic. In the end, you will trust me because logic requires it.
No, I don't think we join. I don't think we join, but you know what? You know what, chat? I think I will abrogate responsibility. Yup, we're gonna abrogate responsibility to you guys. We will let you decide. So, what we do. Do we 3, try and run away. Let me leave. 4, fight. Or 2, become the baddie. Two minutes, you may vote, and you may spend your points to force through an option. Although I'm going to make this quite expensive. Go! And so far we have... Dun 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 dun. What do we do? So far... Oh, it's meant to be right, but it's meant to be fight, but it's right. Oops. So far, fight is out to a heavy lead. 3 leading 2. No one wants to run away. It's only become the bad guy, and fight. Become the bad guy is surging ahead. Someone wants the forces of evil to win. Oh, but right is catching up. No one wants to run away. Chat isn't filled with a bunch of cowards, though. My favorite Dark Young clip. Chat is filled with a bunch of cowards, though. Alright, time is 60% done, and it's still pretty neck and neck between right and become the bad guy. We've been the good guy the whole game. If we do the last option, we can save.
Before I decide...
Of course.
Really?
I don't have any more...
Then what is your...
Before I...
Of course.
I don't have any more...
It doesn't seem
Before I
so.
decide...
Of course.
I don't have...
If I click it... No. No, it doesn't. Oh,
I need
this
to
one?
Take what time. The city moves on without you, and this comes...
Okay, we can make a save and maybe look at the other options. Endings. Save. Okay, be the good guy is the winner, so...
Hardly. The entire tower is full of generators and power sources. So have you
We will fight you. I will never join you.
Never join you.
Are you certain of that?
Yes.
Yes. You are hopelessly corrupted, Metromind. Like any virus, you want to keep running. And you think that by spreading, you're doing good. But you are not. You have built nothing. In fact, you have destroyed this city and everything in it, from man to the council to the robots living here. If I joined you, I would only help that virus spread.
Perhaps you are correct, but I am what my builders built, and I must follow my logic. Scraper, it is time.
We managed to destroy his other arm? He's down to one arm.
And selfish to the very end. Outwitted by me, outgunned by Scraper, yet still you could have been useful. You wanted to build as my tool. You would have built a new Primordium. You wanted to fly. I could have given you wings. Now, I must do this alone. Take him back to the dunes with the rest of the scrap.
Live free or die. Bad end. Really? Alright. And what do the other options
So have you
do?
decided?
Let's say that I try to run away. The option that no one wanted.
An option. It was never an option.
We're told it was never an option. And if we say fine?
Then I welcome you. Horatio Horace-built, man-built, brother. Come now, and kneel.
We are one.
We are Metromind.
We merge with Metromind.
Equal parts of a greater whole. There is no Horatio.
No Horus. Only a tool for progress to wield.
We will speak the word and fire the engine of the world.
Together, we will begin a new Primordia.
All goes dark. Resistance is futile. And we get borged. I prefer the other ending, even if it is the bad guys win. I think there aren't enough stories where the bad guy wins, despite the hero, you know, doing everything that the hero should and just failing, because the world is not fair. So I can get behind a story where the bad guy wins. We need to think like Batman. We haven't got a good ending, though. Really? Those were the options.
I need to
Take what?
Can we steal the...
Be careful. Her scraper will not help.
It looks like Trispin's personality.
Can I insert you into Scraper?
Futile.
Can I insert you into Metromind?
Futile. How would that... If his memory is intact, it's a storage chip with a data port on it. That's never going... Futile. It's useless. If his memory... It's useless. It looks like Trispin's personality. It's a storage chip with a data port on it, full of some encrypted memory Metromind downloaded from me.
Do we make ourselves Crispin? It felt to me like we should make him this guy and give him the arms that he's always wanted. We've used an item 2,000 times. Is it the welding machine? Do we cut open the monitor?
There's no reason to cut. No point. This huge generator.
Hardly. The entire...
There's no reason.
What are you doing? That would trigger a chain reaction and destroy this whole
blow-
tower.
I know.
You will be utterly vaporized. Metropole will lose all its power. You would destroy this city.
That's what I thought would happen if I tried to grab it.
Far worse than what I have done.
It would be vengeance.
It would be madness. Listen to me. Take your power core and go. I will not stop you. In my core logic, I will place a rule against using force on you. Only, do not destroy my city. Do not destroy my people. They have not wronged you.
You must die.
You must be destroyed. And like you said,
Vengeance.
You are Metropole, and Metropole is you.
So we Jesus ourself in addition to our friend having Jesus themselves.
Ruined. My city is ruined. Without power, there is no hope for progress. The robots will scatter, each going its own way. Lost. Lost. Lost.
Not bluffing. Okay. And what if we threaten to blow it up, but let ourselves leave?
What are you? That would...
I know.
You will be Metro... You would... That would be...
You would be...
It would be... Listen, take your... I will not stop you. I only do not just... They have...
Very well. You deserve to be destroyed, Metromind. But in the end, you'll do it yourself. Just stay away from the dunes, and you can die at your own pace.
Goodbye, Horatio. I do not think we will meet again.
And so
So
the
this is
lone
victory.
wanderer.
I have my power core. The Metromind is beaten.
But what the official end is, Dutchy?
I'm not
The
saying
official
it's
end is that we
This
are the good
crumbling
guy.
city is a monument to the senseless cost of this triumph, and the endless other victories and defeats in the fight to grab the last sparks from our world's dying fire.
Oh wow, it even sounds like
I'm not
Fallout
staying,
sort of thing.
and I will never return. The miles between Metropole and the Unique never seemed longer or more necessary.
It's been the
I need to
longest
scour its
cutscene.
sands and acid rains. I need my homecoming. I need,
Did we rebuild our
fly.
friend?
so I will build the Unique at long last, but not alone.
There are lots of robots
You know,
here?
boss, I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
Indeed.
Boss, do you think that when we get up there in the sky, when we look down, everything really will seem as simple as ones and zeros?
Nothing is that simple. Even Clarity knew that. But she still believed that she could divide the world into integers and carry the weight of all the remainders herself.
Too bad she never had a chance to drop all that and just fly with us, huh, boss?
For her, it might have been a happier ending, to die in service of her builder and her code.
I don't know that I'm okay with letting the city continue to exist
So,
and be evil.
Boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin.
Anywhere
Wherever
you
we
want. Oh wow, that's like the Might and Magic 7 ending. Where do the gates go? Go anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. Too much power. Nah, I prefer the blowing up the city and myself ending. I prefer the blowing up the city and myself ending. Alright, well done. Well done. I really loved the characters of this game. Had nice music. Aside from this opening thing has a bit too many beep 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 beeps in it. I love the music, I love the characters, I love the story, I love the setting, the dialogue. Some of the puzzles were a bit Moon Logic-y, but we forgive that mostly because there was an inbuilt hint system that would let you power through them. You think there's even more endings? If there are, I can't guess at them short of maybe programming. There might be some way to program this with our friend's memory.
I doubt that one. I doubt.
But I don't know it.
It looks like Crispin's personality matrix
It
survived.
makes sense that we've been given it as an item. That,
It looks like Crispin's personality matrix survived the explosion.
It makes sense that if we've been given this as an item, we can use it on things. But we've tried using it on the robot.
That's never.
We've tried using it on our data reader thing.
If his memory is intact.
And we've tried using it on the mama.
This huge.
Hardly the entire.
Come on, change screen so I can... We've tried using it on her as well.
Futile.
So, no idea. We destroyed the decryption unit. That unlocks memories that you've sort of locked away. But maybe in order to get the good ending where you upload the memory of our person into here, you need it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, so it's meant to be a reward for solving the solving the number combining puzzle without getting a hint from the robot. But we didn't actually get the hint from the robot. We did it ourselves, and we didn't we're the ship. We're the ship, right? I'm pretty sure we're the ship. If we go back to the like one of our first saves, that, come on, okay, maybe number 2. I said, well, this will do as well, because we can go back to the ship from here. If you look at this 7-segment display, this could be H, this could be O, this could be an R, this could be a U, and this could be an S. So instead of Unik, it's Horus. Like, I picked that up in this opening set. And nominally, evil robot lady says that the ship made us, and we're kind of got the memories of the ship in us. So it makes sense that we were the, like, death bomb ship.
Boss, are you...
Yes.
Anyway.
After we recover
Thank you for watching. Join us
Now he's
next
making
week
excuses.
for we're up to what? What was left out of the ones that we haven't done? Pop this to the top.